everyone, and welcome back to Whelan's World. So first and foremostly, I would like to thank those who subscribed, who liked, and who actually took the time to view my video. I really appreciate it. So the title of the video is Moving to Johannesburg. So if you don't know me, my name is Whelan, um, and I'm originally from Cape Town, Kraaifontein in the northern suburbs. But I moved to Johannesburg last year to go and pursue my dreams. Anyways, I went there for work. It was on the 14th of March. I remember that day. I woke up early in the morning. I still had a license appointment, guys. I went to pass out for the third time. So those who lose hope, please go on. I wrote my learners twice, and for my license, I had to pass out the third time. Anyways, sorry. The story ended good. I got my license. Sure, imagine I did not get my license and I had to go to Johannesburg. Yeah. So that was my goal. I told myself before I go to Johannesburg, I have to have my license. Anyway, that was done. My bags was already packed and everything. But like I was extremely excited. I won't lie, I was extremely excited. It was my first time going to Johannesburg. It was my first time flying. I've never been on an aeroplane before, and I did not know people in Johannesburg, no family. Everyone is the side. Humble. Everyone is the side. So I took a risk, but I took a great risk. And I'm very like adventurous, so I was quite excited because I've never been by myself. I've always been at home when I was in varsity. Also, I traveled in and out, but I was always like at home. So I was like, I just want to get that freedom, a little bit of freedom. Anyways, I got it, and I'm enjoying it so far. It's part of growing up, I think. But other than that, back to Johannesburg. I did not know anyone that evening. Luckily, my friend, who I studied with at varsity, he was already there in Johannesburg. He went there in January also for work, for a job. So he met me at OR Tambo. Yo, it was so confusing. I've never been to OR. It was the first time. But it was late the evening. I got there and I got to the place that I was going to stay at in Johannesburg. How I got the place? Yo, I got the place on Gumtree. So I know a lot of people they don't trust Gumtree. Da, da, da. I think it's like a sometimes you get some nice stuff, or sometimes the things on Gumtree actually work, and sometimes it's just realistic. You will have your scammers, but luckily for me, I got a place to stay from in on Gumtree. It was around the Fourways area. I did not know the people at all, guys. I did not know the people at all. But it was religious people, and I'm still staying there now. And I was quite happy. I just wanted a place to stay, a place that's safe. So luckily that it was secured because before I went to Johannesburg, people scared me. They scared me. They're like, Johannesburg is dangerous. Please be safe. And a lot of people told me, oh, don't get lost because in Johannesburg people live a certain lifestyle, and then they just like get lost in the lifestyle. But obviously that's not going to happen to me. Anyways, one thing that I've noticed so far, because I didn't have a car, the taxis in Johannesburg versus the taxis in Cape Town, there is a difference. There isn't much a big difference in price, but let me tell you. So first time, okay, I go, I take the taxi, but then I just see people like doing all the signs, and I'm like, okay, what are these signs like? So in Johannesburg, I was like, okay, so we're using sign language here. In Johannesburg, you have to show certain signs. So this is local, this is Fourways, this is Diepsloot, this is, I think this is Johannesburg, I'm not sure. But they show signs. That's one thing I had to learn. But now I'm a professional, like ek is wakker. I know all the stuff now. And buses and they don't overload. The taxis in Cape Town, they overload. The overload will be like 20 people in a 14 seater in Johannesburg. You can't overload. There's not even, there's not even supposed to be people you see in the front, where the engine is. There's not even people supposed to sit on there. In Cape Town we have called laptops, né? So it's this wooden plank thing that they put as a seat in between people so that they can put more passengers in the taxi. That is how it is in Cape Town. But yeah, that's the one thing that I like about Johannesburg. They don't. You will always get a seat. But the thing that I don't like is I have to stand. Sometimes I have to stand like this, like, okay, sorry, like this for a half an hour, and it's kind of like embarrassing. I won't lie, because at first I would look like dressed like nicely, and then I would stand across the road like this, like, and then taxis, they just passing because they don't pick you up. I must stand like this with that. But anyways, so far I'm liking Johannesburg a lot. The one thing that I saw, I was like, sure, people have money in Johannesburg, and the population of black people in Johannesburg also. Uh, that's also another thing that I've noticed. There's a lot of black people in Johannesburg, and probably population. There was a time I thought to myself, like, where's the colored people? Are they all in Aldo's? Do I have to go to Aldo's now? But I have not gone to Aldo's, Eldorado Park, for those who don't know. Um, I haven't gone there yet. Or maybe I shouldn't, because they also say, don't go to Eldorado Park, you will get stabbed with a knife, da 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 da. But I think that's not true, my opinion. But yeah, I think people are even in Johannesburg. Race, um, wealth, they all yeah, even. But one thing that I notice is your people in Johannesburg, they're very materialistic. Or I wouldn't say materialistic, but like cars, um, what you have, your houses, that plays a big role in the society, I would say, in the certain area of Johannesburg. I'm speaking about the area that I look at. So the four ways area there, um, the BMWs for the men, and the Benzos for the women. Those are the top two cars, and then there's Audi as well. But it's very flashy. It's a very flashy lifestyle. Like, um, but when you look at the other side, for instance, if you go to Sandton, you will be like, yo, Sandton is gorgeous, it's wealthy, and it's just proper. And then next to Sandton, you have Alex. Then you think to yourself, yo, it's like you can be in Johannesburg, one place in Johannesburg, and then if you go to Alex, you will feel like you're in a total different country. Don't even talk about CBD. I went to CBD once. I'll make a video about that. My experience in the CBD. I went with a wig, and it wasn't even like attached. When I told people my story, they were like, "Yo, I can be glad they did not snitch my wig." I did not know that, but that's a story for another day. But so far, I would say Johannesburg, for especially for young people, it's a great place to be as a start, because I think opportunity wise, you will get, especially people of color, opportunity wise, great place to start, great place to find your feet also. That is if you get the right opportunity. um but yeah, so far I'm stuck now. Actually, I'm stuck in Cape Town. So before the lockdown, the day before they announced the lockdown, I came back to Cape Town because they closed our offices. And then since the 22nd of March, I've been here in Cape Town. I'm not sure when I'm heading back to Johannesburg. But moving to Johannesburg, I think for me has been a very nice experience. I've made some friends also in the meantime, and I've really enjoyed Johannesburg. And I call myself a Johannesburg, and now I might as well, because I'm going to stay there. But yeah, that is my my experience of moving to Johannesburg, and I would urge those who's young, who's looking for some freedom, to get a little bit of a new way of life, I would say, um, to move away from the place that you actually are from. It just helps with the independency also. It gets lonely sometimes, but if you get something to do, or get yourself busy with stuff, it helps a lot.